What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope everybody's having an amazing day, an amazing week, but most importantly, an amazing start to this new year. I know that we all have goals and dreams and resolutions that we want to attack this year, but I know that sometimes it can get a little bit noisy. We got a lot of things, life hits you in the face, and then you have to react and adapt to those changes so that you can continue pursuing your hopes and dreams. So today I want to talk a little bit about that. How can you block out the noise? How can you block out some of those things that can potentially prevent you from pursuing your goals and your dreams and your aspirations this year? So let's talk about that. So if y'all ready, let's get it. So when I'm talking about noise, I'm referring to not necessarily the sound of a car or a jet engine or, the regular noises that we hear every single day, even though we're polluted with noise. But I'm referring more to the noise that we have in our own heads and the noise that we hear from the people that are around us. So I think that it's really important that as you start working towards your goals and your dreams and, brand new year, and I start working on my resolutions, that we also audit the people that are around us. Because you're going to have a lot of people that are going to look at you crazy. They're going to look at you like, hey, well, what is he doing, right? And then when they say those things, it kind of starts playing in your head. And we start talking to ourselves in our heads like, man, am I doing the right thing? Am I supposed to be? Should I be even pursuing this thing? But at the end of the day, they're not the ones who are inside of you. And they're not the ones who have those dreams and those goals and those aspirations. So you have to find a way to block those people out, block that negativity out. And you have to make sure that you stay focused and centered on the things that you're trying to do. So what are some of those things that we can actually do to help us block the noise and the negativity and everything, all the negative stuff that's going on around the world, but most importantly, like the things that are happening in your head? I think it starts with that, is being aware of your thoughts and what you're thinking, because if you're not, you can very easily get all caught up with what's going on inside of you. And it could be, very negative thoughts about everything. And when you are in that state, what happens is that you don't feel like doing anything, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like, it's negative. So you don't feel like doing anything. Like you don't feel like getting up. You don't feel like doing the best work that you can in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I think that's one of the most critical things that you can do to help you cope with the noise that's happening all around us, is to really be in tune and aware of the thoughts that you're thinking. So if you're thinking about, something negative, something that happened, like what's the positive that you can potentially spin it, right? To make it positive. That's number one. And then number two, like tune yourself out. Like if catch yourself, right? Like catch yourself and then try to do something that will put you in a positive state. Maybe that's listening to music. Maybe that's doing some yoga. Maybe that's going out for a walk in nature. Whatever it is that, that you can do that can put you on a different state and not have to dwell on that negative energy, that's what you should do. But definitely number one is being aware, very acutely aware of what you're thinking so that you can make progress in what it is that you're trying to do. Another thing that I think will be really beneficial when it comes to blocking out the noise, it's really just surrounding yourself with the right people, man. There's so many toxic people in this world, and a lot of times, they come into our lives unknowingly, but we have to be able to surround ourselves with people that want to see you succeed, people that are going to lift you up, that are going to be with you no matter what, people that are going to be there to support you and to encourage you, to clap for you when you get those small wins, as opposed to having somebody who's really toxic, who's always saying something negative about what you're trying to do. You want to have somebody on your corner that's really excited about what you want to do and they want to see you succeed. So that's another thing that you can do when it comes to blocking out the noise, is really creating this bubble for yourself with people that really want to see you succeed. People that, a lot of times what happens is that the people that are toxic, they're not toxic because they want to be toxic. It's they unknowingly are toxic to you because you're trying to achieve something that's beyond their comprehension. They don't understand how you're going to be able to achieve it, but at the end of the day, it's not their dream, it's not their goal. It's not what they want to do. It's something that you want to do. And maybe they, for themselves, don't know how they're going to be able to achieve that, but you know otherwise. So I'm not saying to completely cut out people out of your lives, but anybody that's not contributing to what you're trying to do, you got to try to block them out, because it's very difficult and challenging to be able to move forward and push forward in what you're trying to do when you have so many negative people trying to put you down. You know what I mean? So surround yourself with like positive people. That's number 2. Last but not least, I think it's just really keep doing you, man. There's gonna be so much noise out there when it comes to what you're trying to do, from yourself, from the people around you. And at the end of the day, you just gotta stay focused, man. And you gotta keep doing you. Like the way that you can kind of shut out some of the things that are happening outside of you, and some of the things that are happening in your surrounding, is by going out there and just executing, man. Just being disciplined about the things that you need to do, because massive success, man, there's nobody that can argue that, right? If you're being successful, even if it's slightly successful at what you're trying to do, as long as you keep going, you're going to get to the next level. So you just gotta keep going, man. You gotta keep going, but keep those things in mind, man. Like number 1, be aware of your thoughts. And that's super important. Like you gotta be aware of what's going on inside of you, because we get so much stuff get thrown our way every single day, right? Things that are happening, life events, whatever it may be, right? You're gonna get so many things thrown your way, and some of them are positive, some of them are negative, right? So we want to make sure that we stay in tune with what's going on inside of here. So you got to be acutely like aware and in tune with the thoughts that you're having. When you find yourself with a negative thought of thinking about something negative about what you're trying to do, try to spin it, try to make it, you know, something positive. Make sure that you do something in the moment. Like if you catch yourself, make sure that you do something in the moment that can put you in a positive state, right? So I mentioned it before, like maybe do some yoga, maybe have a walk in nature or something like that. Me personally, I like listening to music. Like it puts me in a mood right away where I'm creative, or I'm thinking positive, and I'm thinking forward, as opposed to sitting down and be like, oh man, I don't want to do anything. So find whatever that is for you. Number 2, there's no way to get to the next level if you're not surrounding yourself with people who are supporting you. People who are there and they want to see you succeed, and they want to see you get to the next level. And sometimes you have to cut off some people that are very close to you, but if they're being toxic to you, if they're being negative to you, then, you know, unfortunately you have to do what you have to do in order for you to be able to keep moving forward. And then lastly, just keep doing you, man. Like, it's your dream, it's your goal. You're gonna achieve it. You're gonna have some challenges along the way, but you gotta be able to keep moving forward. Like, think about, remember, like, why you're doing it. Right? What's the legacy that you want to leave behind? What is the life that you want to have, like that you want to live, right? You may not be in the circumstances that you want to be right now, but you got to stay looking ahead and looking forward to where you want to be, right? And if you keep on the track that you are right now, and if you keep doing the things that you're supposed to do on a daily basis, you're going to get there, man. Trust me. All right, y'all, I'm gonna leave it here for tonight. If y'all made it to the end, thank you for being here and sharing some of these pointers in terms of blocking out the noise. We're all gonna get them. We just gotta find a way to, you know, block that out and continue to stay centered so we can continue to move forward. So if you made it to the end, thank you. Make sure you like the video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys on the next one. Let's go.